Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns, where I've been doing some digging around in the UI here. I did find the balance meter, the dark versus light meter, balance being a very strange word for a thing that again is mostly just like a very slight differentiations in the way you speak to people, not even really the things you're saying, just the words you use to say them. But yeah, it is a tug of war system exactly as it was implied to be. It doesn't show us anything about what we get for hitting different levels, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I also did a quick outfit pass on everybody while I was in here, so you might see some changes on that front. Oh, also, while we were in that menu, note the enlightened thing did not go away, so it's not one mission duration in total. It's one mission on which you actually use the character, which is really good to know. So we can store up bonuses. We don't have to feel time pressure from them. Anyway, I'm just like staring so hard at this bed. I suppose we ought to go to sleep. But first,
Good girl, Charlie.
of course, we gotta pet the goodest girl. Look at her. This is such a silly effect. Charlie, did you have money? Did Charlie just pay us for the... Okay. How did that even... It's fine. Never mind. We're going to sleep. I don't want to contemplate this. Okay. Lucid dreaming. Pretty normal stuff here.
Can that really be you? After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only...
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
Well, that wasn't a very useful dream.
Was that really her?
Well, no time to think about it. Gotta check social media. About Astounding Spider-Man. Are we going to do something about... Do we need to do something about that? I feel like we could just let Spider-Man be Spider-Man. There's always a plan. Why do we never act on that? But what are we talking about? I'm out of the loop. Head to the war room. Central's highest priority is finding Spider-Man. Okay. You know what? I kind of like this as a way of delivering, like, lead-in plot stuff. This feels a little bit more organic than the way this game usually writes dialogue. Well, people are talking about Agatha's shrine. The strangest feeling. Like, I don't know how to explain it. And apparently, a lot of people are feeling it. Ileana, were you walking the Abbey grounds late last night? Saw a strange light out my window. We're the only ones here who have our own underglow, so I figured it was you. You know, this is a pretty good way to do sort of like passive characterization and not require the player to stand still and listen to overheard conversations and stuff. As much as I think this is profoundly silly, I think its existence is a good bit of characterization for Tony, and then it, you know, it does have use. It does have some utility. I'm coming around a little bit on the superhero social media. So our research was finished. And we should go pick a new one before we get on to the day's business. Hey, Steven, I need you to do a thing for me.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
Okay. Upgrades the gamma coil analysis, reveals 4 abilities, and allows 2 of them to be selected. Yeah, definitely a valuable upgrade. So we have access to a bunch more stuff at higher levels now. Complete 3 missions with magic to get XP in the yard. Hydra enemies can be interrogated. Complete 1 hero op. That's a system that we're just about to get to learn. And then alien alloys. Listen, some of the old XCOM code is still in here. We're just going to use it. It's fine. Gain more intel when decrypting caches. Yo, that's actually just... These are all XCOM words. This is actually XCOM stuff.
Remind me again why you haven't digitized
Right.
this stuff
Well,
already?
for right now, this is the only one we're allowed to do.
There's something to be said of the
We should
careful
bring Blade on a
study that
mission
can
today, so that we have
only
this
be
unlocked
achieved
as well.
By examining the physical documents themselves.
Also, it's a Zen thing then.
Boy, that just kills that conversation dead, huh? Alright, constructing upgrades is essential for success. I agree. Oh, hold on, my phone's beeping. No, get me out of this menu. You know what? Let's go ahead and analyze that
Hunter?
gamma core. Now that analyzing gamma cores is a little bit better.
This never gets old.
Tony Stark
Take a
and
quick
Doctor
Hunter.
Strange just fully use the same motions for everything. Okay. That's a whole new ability. So yeah, we're not just going to get more copies of the existing cards. We are going to learn totally new things. I'm so happy about that. That said, I don't know if I want to pick one of these up. I don't think it's super exciting, and I would rather upgrade existing abilities for the moment, I think. So let's grab one of these so we can jam them together. And
Big Tony
so wait,
forged
do I have
history,
to...
we never close.
Do I have to build the upgrade that I just researched? Is that the... Yes, okay, I see. They did not make that super clear. Also, why does it need to have so many... Why does using the damn thing need to have so many
more
fucking
coil for me?
steps?
Start getting this. How does this look?
Okay, hunter abilities can be from one of 3 branches. Light, dark, or power. Yep, those are the 3 options. So this is a light ability. Damage an enemy or heal. Yeah, upgrading quick stuff seems good. I don't really want to play light abilities, right? As much as I do love a card that, just a normal no-cost card that has 16 damage on it. So this, and... I'm kind of curious what heal would become if we upgraded it. Is it just going to be more heal? It is a fair amount of heroism. I'm gonna upgrade the photon beam instead, though.
How long did you say?
Okay, we got research running, right? That did...
Tony.
Yeah, okay. That did queue up. Cool. Then I
Oh,
guess
well.
let's go. And by let's go, I mean, let's check our phone. There's probably a button to just jump straight into Superlink, but the one that you can press in response to the notification popping up does not work at other times. Okay, this is not new, but didn't it say there was a new... Oh, wait, do I have a new message? No, this is an old message. Oh, wait, just now. Is this thing not in... Is this thing not in order? Was this here before? Oh, right. Piotr. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I had not realized her last name and what it meant. Okay, that's... Yeah. Okay, this is not a super meaningful conversation. Again, nice little bits of characterization, though. All right, let's go do stuff. Let's go bring Blade into battle. Let's go punch stuff. Let's train. Right, I'm allowed to do this once a day. Robbie.
Bad guys better start running.
That's a very good... I need to read some of the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider stuff, because that's a very good look. Oh, wait, I had options with Blade for a second there. Did I lose them because he started animating? I do not want to invite him to the
Spider
hangout, I
Kid
think.
seems like he knows what he's doing. but we should probably lend a hand. We do owe him one.
Okay, we will totally do that. Let me grind up these cards at the very least. Here we go. This is how I do my daily sparring. Feels like we should do. Rewards, an arcane key. Cool. We're pushing pretty hard on our relationship with both Blade and Nico. Let's push Blade.
I'm ready when you are.
There are so many currencies and stuff, and I don't understand, like, what are the credits even doing here? All right, 3 XP, 1 training XP. Now let's
Practice makes perfect.
take a moment and upgrade some stuff.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Wow, plus 19 damage. That's very impressive.
We need any advantage we can get.
Carol. Okay, so normal attacks are going to take attack essence. That makes sense. Heroic abilities require heroic essence. Also makes sense. Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
This'll make a difference.
And that put me over a training level. Okay, vaulting deals increased damage. We have so many different meters to fill as well. On KO, gain 1 counter.
I think we've
Okay,
got something for
that's
everyone.
cool. We're gonna have to find ourselves some more attack essence, though. Okay, so training level represents like a level of effectiveness for the whole squad. That makes sense. I like that idea of a larger sort of larger scale resource accumulation. Tony, what?
What am I? A mirage?
The life of a superhero is complicated. Sometimes they can use your advice. Other times they might ask for favors. Okay. What if there were more side quests? Tony Stark takes a break from his training and gives you a quick assessment as you approach. You're clearly the expert in demon hunting around here. What's your opinion on how we should train? Well, we could value technique over brute strength. Not really my usual thing, but 25 credits is good, I guess. Or we could tell Iron Man to really step it up. We'll get an ability, and I'm assuming this will be like a short-term bonus to crit chance. I'm gonna take this one because I want to see. Also, I'm curious what injury actually means in this context. Like, if he becomes injured, what does that really mean? Okay, so surgical strike, chain X, 1 for each Iron Man card in hand. Interesting.
Time to take it to the next level.
Okay, environment attacks cost 1 more heroism.
Don't stress it too much.
Presumably
There's
that'll
no
just
wrong
wear
answers
off
here.
naturally over time. Ah, the upgraded ability costs less. Yeah, that would be cool to do. Just got to get some resources. All right, let's go do a Spider-Man. That is not how I
Hunter,
meant that to
When
sound.
you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Yes, of course, absolutely. Hold on. Caretaker might give me rewards for talking to her, and you know how I feel about that.
Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
Why?
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you.
That happened like 8 hours
Bit
ago.
of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
Okay. Again, I feel like a lot of the dark options are a little bit mean. Again, it's very like sort of a tone thing, but I want my dark points, so.
The world is at risk of being consumed by Lilith. We cannot afford to leave any stone unturned, even if it means upsetting you.
It's not my feelings I'm worried about. The last time I gave someone free reign of the library, it cost us dearly. I'm not sure we can handle any more unexpected calamities around here.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man
I
waiting
feel like
too
you
long
could have cut
now.
the last, like, 4 or so lines off of that conversation without changing anything about it. Okay, this is not regenerated yet. I mean, we have enough keys that I probably should be opening other stuff too. I kind of wish they hadn't told us that the chests will just reclose themselves periodically. Because now you're like, oh, how can I use my keys most efficiently?
Yes, dear?
You know, actually, we don't need to.
Until we speak again.
If it's not going to be like a real conversation, we don't need to engage in a thing. You know what, let me use one more arcane key before we leave. There was that rare chest. This is the way back up to where we woke up, right? Yeah. Let's at least pop the rare chest too. Also, delicious chicken mushrooms. We got a pellet for us and a nanite edge. Select a hero, their attacks apply 2 bleed for 1 turn. Okay. So that's an item card. So those are like single use, right? You know what I haven't actually seen still is like a way to figure out exactly what is in our deck and what changes we can make. Whatever, we'll worry about it later.
There you are. The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
Hooray, systems. I love systems.
I'm ready when you are.
Revealing quote-unquote ops. Even the game is not comfortable with its nomenclature here. Alright, yeah, I mean, sure.
Central will crack the code. I'm not gonna sleep well after reading this.
Okay, so we got 13 intel and...
Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on Central.
So everything costs a day, it seems like. Everything is always 1 day. So send Captain Marvel on this thing. Dr. Faustus may have escaped, but if he's smuggling artifacts through the streets of New York City, we have a chance to track him. We'll need some local assistance if we hope to narrow down the search, so send a hero to meet with the Devil of Hell's
Sending
Kitchen.
your friends out to
Hey, I
fight
love
isn't
that
the
guy.
easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
I'm not worried about... She's talking like this is some momentous thing. You're just going to say howdy to Daredevil. Captain Marvel can handle this.
Think I can handle that.
All right. So that's happening.
Got some ops ready for you.
We're going to get 7 intel and a card.
I'm here if you need me.
All right. The Abbey is now yours to explore. Maybe they're going to, step out of our way a little bit here. I do feel like we should just go ahead and get the mission out of the way. Unlike story missions, general missions are led by heroes other than the Hunter. The Hunter can be brought on these missions, but they are not required. General missions can be pursued at any time. These are just like the randomly generated filler ones, so you can grind if you want or whatever. Okay, that's a title. Yeah, these are very clearly just randomly generated garbage missions. Okay, let's do this thing. Spider-Man lured Venom away from the Sanctum, but now the Midnight Suns need to step in and help. Yeah, Venom's pretty scary. I get it. We can do this.
I would be rotting inside that creature's gullet if not for Spider-Man. Time to return the favor.
We'll find him. We're running facial recognition on every surveillance camera in the cloud. They just
Cool,
keep
great.
moving
We're the
too
bad
fast.
guys.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but you think Team Spooky's doing any better?
Nothing.
Well, your inflection on that last dactyl was perfect. Perhaps a magnetism rune.
Against a level 5 demon alien hybrid? Where did you learn your magic? Demo Khan?
You know, you really do have a look.
Hunter's right. This isn't working.
On to plan C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
82nd and 5th. Well, between 5th and Madison now.
Guys, they're live. And they're trending.
Hashtag big alien apple.
Not bad.
Thanks. Now imagine if you had just asked for our help sooner.
No time for an after-school special. Patching it through. Patching it all through.
We need to hurry.
I know we're supposed to be like, it's important that we give the younger heroes their moment to shine, but like, that's a phenomenally stupid problem. First of all, that scene presupposes that like the hunter is the one who's pushing for this rather than everybody else, but also like, just send anyone who can fly to New York and hover at like skyline height. You'll see them. That's how that works. All right, Blade. We need Blade. Okay, so this is equipped. No, it was equipped and I emptied the slot. I'm fine with that actually. We don't really need the card, but also I guess there's probably no reason to hold on to it. I can't imagine it's like a particularly good one, right? It's just a thing we found in a box somewhere. Nope, swing and a miss on the ghoul there.
He's not to be underestimated.
Trust me, he looks straight out of a nightmare. I will not turn my back for a second.
All right, well, y'all know the deal at this point. I'll see you on the other side.
Stab it myself.
Stay safe, ma'am!
I should probably tell you the same thing.
Jeez. You'd think he'd at least have tennis elbow or something by now?
We just collect the bones and bring them home to Mother! Subdue this animal and bring it to Site 1. We'll squish your face and eat your...
Yeah, okay. Poor Bob.
I'd seriously consider switching occupations if I were you, friend. I know, no job's perfect. But at the end of the day, it's all about the coworkers.
Yeah, well, I don't think Bob has the option of having Blade as a coworker, so if he did, that choice would be pretty easy. Oh, civilians. Generate heroism to do civilian rescues. Sure, makes sense to me. That Hydragoon has a mighty weapon there. Okay, fallen venoms, hurling objects, use move or abilities to reposition. Yeah, sure. Knock enemies into the area, and then Venom will throw a table at them. Alright, use spacebar to access and use... Okay, so it's not in our deck, and we're not going to draw it. It's a whole separate thing. Okay.
Really nice of you all to come by and visit the old neighborhood. I'd say let's all stop for a group selfie, but Eddie might get a little jealous.
I cannot fathom
What a
why
weird
one of my
UI for
first
this.
fallen is so obsessed with you.
Okay.
I'm not sure what any of that means. But Eddie and I were doing our thing here in New York way before those horns grew out of his head. I've never known him to pick on civilians, though. We need to get these people out of his way.
Gain one fast. Yeah, fast would be useful in this situation. So this chain strike seems pretty great. It's a lot of damage. How much health are we looking at here? 30, 30. Damages melee attackers as long as he has block. That seems problematic. Hydra officers also problematic. Okay, let's well, y'all know how I feel about a quick attack. I really want to reposition a little bit first, and I definitely don't want to let's put Blade on the case. We probably don't have to worry about the minions at all, right? So let's just... Yeah, I'm just going to hack this guy up. We'll soften him up, and then we'll get that chain thing going.
They just missed their mama.
Alright, this lets Spider-Man reposition a little bit.
I'm going for it. You can still run away. I promise we won't chase you.
And now a quick kick can actually do the thing we needed to do. Probably. Right? I can... Yeah.
That armor must be stronger than it looks. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
So we have one card play left. Yeah, I guess so. Like, we could just move the hunter out of the danger zone. Does this only cost one heroism? Okay, yeah, we can use a heroism ability to get her out too. We don't really need to do the taunt. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just rescue.
Don't worry, I got you.
Saving people seems like a good idea. And then with the hunter, let's like throw a crate at somebody or something. Yeah, this'll do. Alright, I'm feeling okay about that position. We could have done the taunt and then had Spidey just run and let Venom kill this guy. I don't know, maybe that would have been better. It's interesting, like, I know it's just because they've chosen sort of clumsy words to apply to these abstract systems, but it is interesting that rescuing civilians is not a way you generate heroism, it's a way you spend heroism.
Lilith must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control her new pet. Can't say I feel sorry for them, but there's still civilians trapped here too.
Oh, cool. I can hear her too, talking in my head.
It's a comm. The same one I activated in your suit.
We'll try to just redraw into another Blade card.
Be my next guess.
Right, stake costs $1 billion. We don't need... I don't think we need healing right now. I might just redraw off the healing. Yeah. Show me Blade. Nope. Well, that's very inconvenient. It's kind of remarkable that Civilian was not wounded by that, honestly. We can definitely just nail a decent chain strike here. Unfortunately, we can't get the guy who's pointed at Blade, which is what I would really like. But we can pick up 2 of these and then
Coming at you.
Still rescue the civilian afterwards.
Leave some for the rest of us.
It does feel pretty important to make sure people aren't getting horribly injured by giant flying rocks.
You're safe.
Okay.
The civilians are clear. It's open season on Hydra and their pet monstrosity.
They will be the next to fall in the hunt.
Wow. You two ever work with a guy named Craven?
That's not supposed to hurt.
Blade's in pretty rough shape at this point. Heroes can gain injuries in combat when they take damage at low health. Injuries do not have immediate effects, will have negative consequences. Okay. So even if they don't actually get downed, as long as they get low, they can get injured. And honestly, they don't have to get that low. Blade is only slightly below half. Yeah, alright, well, not much we can do about it.
Our ally requires aid.
Wait, how hard did that guy just hit?
Now's your chance to hone those skills of yours. Don't leave any Hydra standing.
Okay. So we should probably revive Blade. That seems important. Let's do a little bit of Spidey sense here.
Here we go again. This should help.
Let's go ahead and quick kick this guy for a little bit of clearance. I do feel like we're doing a lot of damage to municipal property here, which is like sort of dubious heroism, but hey, Blade, maybe get back up.
Back in the game.
I have unfortunately allowed our Blade to get very fucked up.
Pathetic.
Okay, we're not going to be able to... Makes the target unable to act. You know, this guy could maybe use could maybe use a good bind.
This one's for you.
They cannot
Now that didn't
possibly
have a
match their
duration listed,
strength.
did it? Unable to act until end of turn. And I'm assuming with his frenzy, they mean until the next time frenzy would occur. Let's redraw off, like... I actually really want to use stake, but it's hard to imagine getting there. I guess we'll just throw that in and then end the turn.
What's our contingency plan?
What is he even throwing for? Like, why is all that stuff on that roof?
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Okay, so that guy's dead already. That was nice of him.
Okay, that was awesome.
Alright, so that'll break the bind, I assume. Good enough, though.
Want to make things interesting.
There we go. See, Blade's right as rain. He's not
You
injured.
do not have to show off for me, Blade.
And then perhaps, you know, just like a casual, let's just walk over this way a little bit. Dude really has no one to blame but himself.
Now let's get to Venom and stop all this.
No more games. No more running. You can't stop us.
Alright, so do we maintain health levels between the battles there?
First you die, then we eat.
I would love to be able to check, but this game is so against letting you have control. Okay, so healing probably actually a pretty okay idea here.
Help us.
I guess for the moment nobody's even targeting her.
And now we will take your world.
Cannot be knocked into drops. Okay. 50% chance to gain symbiote skin and bind the next melee attacker. So let's start with the quick strike. Just knock this dude out real fast.
It's on.
Now that was something.
Hydra-goons hit a little harder than I would like, you know? I feel really bad for that dude.
I feel stronger already.
I can flex and glow too. Take that. So all we have to do is non-melee hit him. Which this is non-melee, right? There you go. That ought to scrape that off.
We will make you pay for that.
Alright, then we have a card play left. Let's probably drop the stake, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Watch close. Fragile, but not as fragile as you.
Historically, bullets have not been great against Venom.
We will peel back your flesh. We are not done with you yet. Get this thing off me.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Also, 5 entire damage. Whatever shall we do?
Follow Spider-Man's lead here. He's the expert when it comes to Venom.
Thanks. I recommend giving him a wide berth, especially if he's feeling huggy.
So I could reposition and just kill them both with one of the quick slashes. That feels like probably the right move.
You were too weak for this fight.
Maybe I shouldn't have put myself right next to the explosives. I don't know. These attacks are pretty soft. Let's go ahead and spider sense it.
I'm on it.
Show me something a little bit more compelling.
And I'm good.
No, I mean, Chain Strike is something, certainly.
Try this on for size.
So because Venom's a supervillain, the Bine's not going to be super effective, but it's still
My
something.
Greek mythology is a little rusty, but didn't the Hydra originally have 9 heads?
I'm assuming that quick slashing the Venom bind is probably not going to activate the quick, right? But we should still get Blade out.
Your mother abandons you.
Oh, okay. The bind does actually like properly count as an enemy. I mean, we have a million heroism here. And then he, kindly just stands back up into the bound position. Is there another object? I mean, I'm not going to be able to throw these at him. Oh, right. He's immune to knockback. Well, I'm still gonna hit him.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
The chain strike wouldn't have done the job anyway, right?
Mother tells us to hurry.
And I figured it would be better to save the chain strike for a
Down after this.
potential reinforcements or something.
My spidey senses are tingling.
We can just finish Venom off afterward.
Why fight heroes? Embrace Mother's love. Your struggles are pointless. And they spoil the meat.
Is he always like this? I wouldn't take it personally.
Oh, hey,
He
may
always
have
gets
multiple
extra grumpy
lives.
when he's
Okay.
hungry. Think he's bad. You should see Jameson if he doesn't get his morning bagel.
Do we have... No, we do not have any indication. Well, that's an interesting way to do that. That's fine. I'll just I'll heal myself here.
The light will heal you.
This shall be of great help.
Oh, you know what? It does 9 damage. The knockback doesn't have to hit.
Feel my call.
And I guess we just wait.
Guess we're not done.
I kind of like that he gets his own revenge, like his own version of revive.
Not puny soldiers.
Makes things feel a little bit fairer.
Stop until you are ours.
We need to put an end to this fight soon before he brings down the entire city.
Okay, I have some thoughts about that.
This is going
You are a force to be reckoned with.
The thing is, I have so much heroism. What if Blade just stabbed Venom to death, just over and over and over again until it's
The
stuck?
only ones who should fear you.
stand here.
I guess, you know, I was thinking we didn't have any heroism items that were worth playing on Venom. I totally could have come over there and hurled some boxes at these dudes.
This is a great victory, everyone.
Mother's strength is eternal. We are eternal.
He fights like a damned Wendigo. Unstoppable. Oh, he's not unstoppable. Just really annoying. Huh.
Where was
Not
he
my
keeping?
worst idea ever.
It's like, that's a pretty big microphone.
Good afternoon, Demo Venom! Here's a special request from all of New York to you, our slobbiest invaders since Thanos.
Maybe he got knocked onto it, right? This is louder than the other cinematics have been by quite a margin, I feel like. And I don't just mean like the sound effect that's supposed to be loud, but like the music around it is way higher.
That was exceptionally loud. Had to get bit by a radioactive spider with really good hearing.
I was going to say, amazing.
That's what the kids tell me. I think I'll pass out now.
Don't worry. I know a safe place.
Might want to turn the music slider down on this just so it can't range that high again. Unfortunately, this is going to put us back at a loading screen. Probably. Let me see it before I pause the recording. Apparently, it takes quite a while to load, whether or not we're going to a loading screen. All right, anything of interest here? We got a gamma coil, as we always do. Okay, cool. We unlocked a difficulty. Hell yes. Up. Go upward. Okay. So wait, did that stick? Okay, yes. See, the fact that it says choose difficulty heroic 1 makes me think that we're not at heroic 1 and we click this button to make that happen. It's just a weird choice of reporting, I guess. All right. Got some gloss, got some credits. There it is. Okay, well, see you in a moment. Yeah, that music cue capped out in volume like 15 decibels lower than the thing that was happening at the end of the last level. Alright, so we're unlocking lots of research that can be done here. I'm going to do that thing I said before I forget, because I will forget. We all know this. I think the sound effects and stuff are probably fine. The music just needs to... yeah, maximum music volume. Let's really... Alright, there we go. What if it was quiet? Okay. Hi.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
Are you just waiting here to say that to me? That's okay. Thank you. Very strange. Different heroes meet every few nights for one of the Abbey's clubs, a group interaction that can yield powerful rewards. Yep, that's why you hang out with people, for the powerful rewards. Abbey clubs can be pursued at any pace and declined at any time, delaying them until a future date. I'd hate for any of your choices to have any kinds of consequences at all.
Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
Yes, it is.
You can blame Dr. Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Tell me what you need.
Okay.
Dr. Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
With the emo kids? Fuck yes, I'm ready.
Lead the way.
I have never been more ready for anything in my life.
Let's do it!
Yeah, alright, this got me. They got me. I love this. Without his knowledge, she made Doctor Strange one of the emo kids.
So, about the spell that brought you back to life, it worked better than expected, but there are some gaps.
You are talking about my death?
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
Those memories are lost.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna need is a mystical jumpstart.
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
Well, I would rather... Yeah, let's talk to Magic. What if fewer words?
Yes?
How does this ritual work?
This is the ritual. You focus on the past, Nico zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
There is a chance I might explode?
A very small chance. Unlikely.
I mean, no more questions. I'm good.
That is all I need to know.
Tell Nico, and don't explode.
Listen, I understand the plot structure of a video game. I'm not going to explode in any way that matters.
The first part's easy. I need you to focus on your last memories before you fought Lilith.
Will this help me remember?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. The rest of us are here to keep you steady.
All right.
If you're ready, we can begin.
We have to get more outfit parts. This look is not working.
I am ready.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you see.
I raced through the Abbey grounds, angry, terrified. It is too late. We were not ready for this fight. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No!
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
Finally.
What did we all saw?
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there, just buried deep inside.
It did not work.
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to remember more the next time.
Next time?
Heck yeah! Emo kids meet every lunar alignment. Or, you know, whenever we're free on a slow night. Oh, and we need ingredients. Magic will send a list to your spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more useful mystical objects. We're done for today, but I'll be in touch about the next meeting. Catch you later.
Is this what the herbs are for? Ooh, that's a fancy card. Selected randomly, 17 health back. I mean, listen, a card that has 25 base damage is pretty solid. Damage a random enemy on KO, recast. Once again, pretty good damage. Nico's raw damage output seems pretty good. I mean, I think I prefer this one. Restoring health can sometimes make you not lose, but it doesn't make you win. Defeating enemies makes you win. Alright, gained a new combat ability. Abilities can be equipped or swapped with the cards already in a hero's combat deck. Any unused stuff should be salvaged for essence, which is required for upgrades, items, and more. Well, any unused abilities should be... I guess you want to be using them for upgrades, but to some extent you're going to have to salvage because you need the resources in order to pay for the upgrades, right? So, like, I don't know why it brought us to Iron Man. Do we have... Okay, heroes must have 8 abilities equipped to their deck. You must unequip one and then replace one with it. Yeah, okay. I understand the concept. It's weird that you brought me in here to Iron Man, since it's Nico who is really the one that we have the... Okay, hold on. Sorry, I want to go straight to the Heroes menu with this button. Okay, so right now, apply stun, marked, vulnerable, or weak, selected randomly, but when drawn, so you at least know what it's going to do. Apply 2 blood magic. We don't know what blood magic means. Also, I hate the fact that there's a status called blood magic and also this card called blood magic that applies it. That's going to get confusing. Change the cost of all heroic cards in your hand to 0 until end of turn. That's kind of interesting, I guess. She'd go well with, like, Blade, people who have really expensive ones. I think let's I'll drop a blood magic to include the witchfire, because the witchfire seems bananas. We should definitely have that. And then... So we have an unequipped ability. Is there... This is not the place to do... How do I grind that card up? For resources. I guess we can worry about it later. Did we unlock a new Abby outfit? Ah, yes, her emo kid's outfit. You know, I actually really like... This is a good look for her. So is that. Man, Nico's cool. Nico's cool. I have crush / envy for sure. We're doing this. Yeah, that's a cool outfit. All right, what are we doing? I guess at this point we don't actually have an objective and we could just go to bed. I would really love to just like look around a small amount. There we go.
Bet New York was nothing like you remembered.
What is happening in this game? Is Blade... Okay, Blade and Robbie are both playing... I guess it's sort of a Nidhogg kind of experience. Whatever, looks like they're having fun. So, I wonder if it's worthwhile, like... Is there stuff out here that we're still missing? It's been a minute since we had a look around, and we didn't have the Word of Power last time we were, like, relatively thorough. Ebony. Wait, where's Cat? It's so hard to look around because every time I try to move the mouse a little bit, the game hitches, and then the camera has, by the time it reloads, the camera has turned 270 degrees. I mean, these lands are not any more bad than any others. I do not know where the cat was. I did not actually see the cat. I'm sure the cat was on screen at some point, but I didn't notice. Yep, okay, that thing happened again. Hey, there you are.
Aww. Who's a good kitty?
Oof, the attempts at facial animation. It's better when they just don't. That leveled everybody, huh? It's a pretty good kitty. Okay, so we definitely saw other, like, gates and walls and stuff. Okay, this was one of the ones I was thinking of. So this is the back way out of... Oh, no, this is the way we came into Oshtur's Cavern. It still feels to me like there should be something back here. They're slacking on video game stuff, not putting something back there. So, okay, if those two were those, I think actually maybe there aren't any other door-like things that we actually saw aside from the really cracked ones in the Whispering Woods that we can't open with our power word anyway. Maybe there is in fact nowhere else for us to apply this for the moment. Or maybe, you know, maybe there's like one or two.
The goddess of order approves.
Dreamer's Descent. Interesting. It's very green in here. Even for a forest. It's all like upturned carts and burned down cabins. It seems strange for, you know, how long people have been living here and everything. Just to be certain, these are not interactable with our... No, okay, they don't become like hatches to an underground area or anything. Oh, hey, it's a thing. Agatha always makes me laugh. My aunt is so serious, always. Sometimes I catch her smiling like a little girl, but only when she's with Agatha. With me, she's just serious. The way she looks at me sometimes, I don't think she knows that I see it, but I do. She's afraid. She's afraid that I'm going to be just like my mother. Can't move that way at all. Okay. I am not going to remember where all of these little eyeball tablets are, unfortunately.
This rubble looks loose.
Okay, interesting. I'm pretty strong, but apparently not strong enough to actually do anything about it. And remarkably, that did not work.
The goddess must be busy. I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it.
It's a little weird for the game to just be like, this is a mystery. Let me, hold on, before we do anything else. Let me just touch this real quick. Okay, put that on the map. Let's have a look.
Interesting.
A doll for my father. I spent extra time on this one. Handmade father doll. So, what is the mystery here? Just that I seem to have forgotten about this when it seems unlikely that I would do that, or...
What is this?
A small headstone honoring the Abbey's beloved pets. Cleo, cherished companion who will cheerfully meow in our hearts forever. We miss you, Cleo. Okay, this is where I just read that letter from. It is so hard to, like... It is so hard to move around in this game because your character has the weird selective paralysis that is so common with video game characters. Sometimes you can't step down a very slight incline. Lilith is no longer the light she once was. All that remains is darkness. Darkness that wears the face of the woman I once called my mother. I am prepared to lay down my life, for many will perish if I do not act. Only one of us shall walk away from the storm that awaits. It will be me. I can feel it. There are only moments left. So 1712. This is a couple years later than most of the entries that we found. A couple years during which things, they went a little rough. Things were not ideal.
Fascinating.
I feel more knowledgeable just having seen these. Wait.
I see.
Okay, do I? They stopped tending to this grave some time ago. I guess I'm the only one that comes out here these days, so I get it. It's so sad, though. It was hundreds of years ago, but I can feel so much sorrow in this place. But a loss like that, a husband and a father, that doesn't just go away. Maybe that's why everything happened the way it did. Okay, so we're working through Wanda's journal pretty quickly here, too.
That is something.
Pretty much the same something it was before. Okay, so up here, there's this little scene, which I don't really know what to make of. This doll never had to leave its family behind. Maybe that's why I made it. Okay, well, we can just put that where it goes.
Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training.
Notes on Hedge Magic, the recipe book. Unlocked recipes, moderate attack essence, and iron oak charm. Okay, so there are just books of blueprints laying around as well. I guess that's a thing to be on the lookout for. What have we here?
This is witch sign.
It's meaning known only to the witch who wrote it. I mean, do we know it's witch sign? It could just be, like, anyone can have chalk, is all I'm saying. The Journal of Hiram Shaw. Quite a bit earlier than most of the stuff we've been reading. Than any of the stuff we've been reading. Today, with the help of my loyal followers, I continued work on the foundations of this house of worship. I knew I was called here to this spot for a reason, and praise be, I have found that reason. This page I have unearthed is no ordinary parchment, but whispers to me, calling me to extend my influence and share these words with the people of this village. When he calls, I will listen, for I am his faithful servant. The page whispers to me, and I weep with joy. It is the most clear example of his hand that I have ever witnessed. Okay, worrying. Apparently, Hiram Shaw, also a prolific author. What a weird little nook that has nothing of actual meaning or value in it. Yeah, very strange.
Curious.
It's like I want to put the other doll here, right? Can I just use it from my inventory directly to make that happen, or... Because it says right on it, it's a common mystery item. Or at least it did when we picked it up. I mean, it feels like it goes here, like we're trying to collect the dolls of the family and lay them next to each other. But maybe not? Hello? You know what, I'll go ahead and open this. Okay, that seems fine. Also, I got a rare whole face prop. I'm shocked that you can't step on this, because doesn't it look like that's a path like around the side there? Handmade caretaker doll. Caretaker never did like the idea of being idolized in doll form. I can get
Caretaker
that.
hardly spoke of him, but I like to imagine my father was a great hero whose spirit protected these woods.
With the 2 dolls now, am I allowed to... Nope. It looks to me like there's probably 3 more, right? There's room on here for 4, I think. It's a real bummer that everything is so very samey looking, though, because it's hard for me to keep track of where I have been and where I haven't. This whole area is sort of difficult to discern. Are we up here already? Up here is where we came in. Okay. There's definitely something interesting over there, but it's behind a bomb wall. Yeah. So, okay, can I use my map to kind of get a sense of... Really? That's... okay. So wait, where am I? Where's my mark? Okay. I'm this one. We have fast travel, which is nice. So we've definitely been in there. Have we checked out? I guess there's not much here to check out. It's nice of these particular reagents to be so visible. Okay, that's curious with the lanterns burning right there and everything. And another cracked door. Okay, here we go. Something a little bit more useful to us.
Oshke smiles upon me.
Okay, even more rewards. Sure, fine. Okay, this kind of looks like it's going to be a whole extra thing. You know what? We're gonna come back here. I'm gonna head back to the previous area real quick. I would love to see if I can find like one more doll before we go wandering off in a new direction. But this looks pretty... This is definitely a place we've already been. Yeah. And they're creepy, you know? They're creepy little dolls. If I just hit inspect...
Intriguing.
No, there's no way for me to, like, try to use an inventory item. Curious. Alright. I hate to leave y'all in suspense, but I do think that I am out of time for the moment. This is where we're going to have to stop for today. There is still some wilderness exploring to do before we head back to bed, and that is what we'll be on to next time when y'all come back. And we'll see you then.